welcome back to another video where we're going to be talking about prize picks for the NBA slate. This time it's Wednesday, January 18th. We did put out picks yesterday for January 17th, and we're going to go over those picks and how they performed as well, and then give you guys some of our favorite picks here for Wednesday. Definitely join up in our Discord community where you can talk with other people about prize picks and sports betting picks, as well as myself and others like-minded in the space. So get into there, and for even more picks, also go check out our Patreon. For just $25 a month, you can get access to our full slate of picks. And now let's get into this one. So for yesterday, on January 17th, we did have two Brooklyn Nets picks. The first pick was actually Kyrie Irving, and then the second pick was under on Nick Claxton points, but those bets were completely squashed out by the fact that Kyrie Irving was ruled out for seemingly no reason. No one really knew that he was going to be ruled out until about an hour or two before the game, so that really put the squash on those two bets. But two other bets that we did talk about in this one was the Los Angeles Clippers, and we were assuming that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were both going to play, and they did, which got us some good value earlier in the day on Clippers players, taking some of these unders. So on Marcus Morris here at 12.5 points, there was no indications that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard would not play. So at 12.5 points for Marcus Morris, we took the under, and that one hit. He ended the game with just 9 points. And then with Zubats, it actually wasn't the 8.5 points, but it was on his assist total at 1.5, and we were taking the under on that as well. Not a big assist guy in general. We took the under on that. He got 1 assist, so hit the under as well. All right, now so for our picks today on Wednesday, PrizePicks is getting pretty smart. You can see as we scroll down here, you'll notice the Clippers are nowhere to be found on this slate, and they are playing on a back-to-back. Paul George has already been ruled out of this contest, but PrizePicks is smart and waiting until some news around Kawhi Leonard probably comes out, because he is a candidate to sit out in this game, as well as a bunch of other players, which could definitely affect a lot of these over-unders. So no Clippers right now on the slate, so we can't take advantage of that value quite yet. That was the first thing that I was thinking this morning, checking out those Clippers players and trying to get in on some of the overs, actually, assuming that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were not going to play on a back-to-back. So we won't be able to take advantage of that, but PrizePicks actually hasn't updated Darius Garland or the Clippers. So if we look at all of Garland's props here within the search tab, you can see that Garland is still up here, even though Donovan Mitchell is doubtful for this game. And without Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland gets a massive bump in usage in both points and assists. So I like a lot of these Darius Garland bets. The first one, 23.5 points. If we look at what Garland has been doing with Donovan Mitchell in the lineup, hit a 30 and then 15, but then got pretty close to 23.5 in the 3 games before that. But without him, his usage just goes way up. So I do like Darius Garland here for 23.5 points on the over, 8.5 assists or more. He's just going to have the ball in his hands a ton. You can see he hit it twice in his last 3 games. He should be projected to have another one of those games. And interestingly enough, on PrizePicks, if you add up 8.5 assists and 23.5 points, you're going to get 32 as a total. But they do have this points plus assists bet at 32.5, which is slightly higher than those. So I kind of stay away from these picks and gravitate more to the individual stats, because these do tend to be a little higher if you're playing the overs. 2.5 threes is not a bad one as well for Darius Garland, who's going to be getting up a ton more shots, especially if Donovan Mitchell is out. It would be interesting to see when he is ruled out, if he is, how these numbers would jump up. I would assume most of them would be going up. So take advantage of them now before the news actually comes out. All right, the next player here to look at is DeAaron Fox of the Sacramento Kings, who have one of the top offenses, believe it or not, in the NBA, and they really pace up their play, especially when they're playing the Lakers, which they are today. The Lakers Kings like to score a lot and not defend, so this is definitely a good matchup for DeAaron Fox. We could see actually in the last 5 games, DeAaron Fox played against the Lakers, got 34 points. You can see here on January 7th. I do like one of these combo bets, the points, rebounds, and assists at 34.5. I think Fox gets a lot of assists and points, and there's going to be just a ton of shots going up, so he could get rebounds. You can see he hit a way over here on 45 last time against the Lakers. I like Fox a lot in this pace-up matchup, which should be a close game as well against the Lakers. All right, and as always, check out our Discord for free. Get in there, talk with other people about prize picks and sports betting picks. Check out the injury news that we will be trying to keep you updated with as well in the Twitter and Discord to get some more value closer to the start time of the game. If you guys want more of these picks, also join up in the Patreon for $25 a month, where you get all of our picks, not just the ones that we give away for free in YouTube and Discord. So check them all out. Hope you guys enjoyed this one on our favorite prize picks for Wednesday, January 18th in the NBA. We'll see you in the Discord or the next video. Have a good one, everyone.